Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you the difference between a 2020 Autodrive and then after we update it and show the new flash. So first off, I want to show you just the original startup. So put the foot on the brake. One thing to note is look how low revving it, let's see here, low revving it has to be to actually go in reverse versus after the update. So I'm barely touching the gas and it's backing up. So remember that later in the video when we show going in reverse. Also forward, I mean, it's very, it goes right in, very smooth. Afterwards, I think I noticed that it doesn't want to go in as easy. I think it wants to rev up a little higher, so something to keep an eye on. But let's go ahead and show. It is in the slingshot mode right now, so it should shift a little sportier, but also probably a little higher RPM. Try not to get too much wind noise. I'm not hitting real hard on the gas or anything, just kind of smooth acceleration. Customer states as it downshifts, they do not like how it kind of pushes them through the stop. So as it downshifts through the gears, it stays revved up and it almost feels like it's pushing you as you're pushing the brake. And that's what they don't like. But to be honest, this is probably one of the smoother driving ones that I've drove. As it downshifts, it likes to rev up and really does not feel too bad. I will say that I don't know that I'm going to see much of an improvement on this model here. I've done a few of these flashes and I think this one's pretty nice. See how they think this one's so much different coming from they did have a manual slingshot before, but compared to the other Autodrives I've drove, I just really think this one is pretty tight. It drives pretty decent, but we'll go ahead and do the reflash as the customer requested, and then I'll keep you posted. Just keep watching through the video and we'll see if we get any improvements, maybe get rid of some of that jerkiness. Alright, so it's after the reflash. We're going to put it in reverse here. Watch it go in reverse. So normally it would already be moving. Now it takes a little bit longer before it's actually moving. Not necessarily takes longer, it just has to rev up a little higher for the machine to let out on the clutch. So I'm not really sure the reasoning there, but something to note. Anyways, let's go ahead and take it for a spin and see what the shifting is like now. Hopefully I don't get too much wind noise in here. I mean, maybe you can notice it in the video a little better, but in person I really don't notice the shifting being a whole lot different. Downshifting I do notice being a little smoother. As far as upshifting though, I really don't notice that being that much different. Hopefully the customer will notice a difference and be happier with it, but that was an invalid comparison. I was not in slingshot mode, so now we can compare, because before I was in slingshot mode. really think it does make a big difference after you've driven it a little bit, because this one here drove nicer than any of the new ones I've ever drove, and it has around 600 miles. So once you, yeah, 623. So I really think once this relearn has 600 miles on it, maybe it would be a more fair comparison. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and put 600 miles on this customer's Slingshot, though. And I have done all the relearn and everything as far as getting up to speed. You got to go from 0 miles per hour to 15 back down to 0. Like, I think it's like 15 different times or something like that. So I did that. Did the revving up so the engine learns the idle. It's quite a process doing this reflash. It's not just a quick plug-in and one flash and it's done. I mean, it reflashes like 4 different times, and then actually the transmission relearns how to shift for you. So. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you notice a difference between the first setup and the second setup or not? Also, any future content you want to see, put that in the comments below. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.